Hello and welcome to this micro session brought to you from the Center for Academic Development here at Liberty University. While teaching engages students cognitively, that is only one component of their lives. Whole person development encourages a growth in a variety of areas and is demonstrated in the life of Christ. In Luke 2:52 we read, Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man. The whole person model of student development is the topic of this short video. Our presenter, Dr. Ed Gomes, is the chaplain for the Liberty University football program. Although he works with this special population, the whole person model can be applied broadly and is pertinent to residential and online faculty. As you listen to his instruction, I challenge you to consider ways that these principles can be applied to business, government, nursing, aviation, the arts, or whatever your discipline may be. Let's turn it over to Ed.
Yeah, our vision's important, our mission's important, our core values are important, but what I get excited about is the whole person development model, because this here ties in with everything that we do. In fact, one day, I was asking God for a way to illustrate this, So what he did, Ken, is he gave me an illustration. You got to really stretch your imagination, but that's supposed to be an automobile. And I want you to visualize the left front tire, 3/4 full, the right front is full, the back right is 1/4, and the back left is flat. Visualize going from here to Richmond with the amount of air pressure in the tires like that. Obviously, it's going to be a bumpy ride. And the key is having the right amount of air pressure in each tire. And if you don't have the right amount of air pressure in each tire, it's going to be a bumpy ride. And so from there, we take that and we talk about whole person development. And what I like, because we're going to talk about 4 areas, but the goal in each of these areas is what? Christ-likeness. And so let's take a quick look. First of all, an area that applies to you folks, academics. And we'll look at the goal. I know what the goal is academically. When I look at our football players, these are the 4 areas that I'm looking at, and I'm asking, what is going on? Or I could put professors, but what is going on in your life academically? How are you preparing to be the best nurse, to be the best teacher, to be the best, whoever it is that you're here at Liberty studying to be. So this is very, very important. So every time I look at that student athlete, one of the questions that's running through my mind, what's going on here? And if you ever have a problem with a football player, I can tell you one thing I appreciate about Coach Gill, it doesn't make a difference who you are. If something comes his way, he does not slip it under the rug. And Christy Bites and Courtney, they work with our guys, and you got to not want to pass with all the help that they provide academically. Then think about the teachers, think about you. Your desire to see these young women and these young men succeed in life. In fact, I was talking to one of our players, and his wife's a student in a certain discipline, and she was afraid to go to the professor. And I said, now let's say you got a problem. What will happen if you go to your position coach and say, hey coach, I'm having a little difficulty trying to figure this out. What is your coach going to do? He's going to help you. So just think what that professor is going to do when you go. What that shows that it's important to you. So my encouragement to him was to tell his wife, go see your professor and tell your professor that you're having a problem, you're not sure about it. And so when you think about what you folks are committed to doing and helping student athletes academically, it's amazing. So then we go to the athletic piece. And this primarily ties in with our coaches. And what I like about our coaches is that they're very involved in the lives of our students. They're very involved in the lives of our young men. And If they get a report that a young fellow is not reporting to class on time like he's supposed to, or if he's not going to class. And you know, one of the things that's interesting about our players that I notice, do you think for a second that they want to be late to a team meeting? Do you think for a second they want to be late for a workout? Not on your life. Guys who are late for workouts, it only happens once. They got this thing, it's called a mountain climber. And if you ever want to see what happens in that weight room, you let me know and I'll take you on a tour of our weight room. You don't want to be late for a workout. Do you think if we're leaving to play against a team and the bus is leaving at 10 o'clock, does that player want to be late for that bus? But you know what I notice about our guys? All the things that we're trying to teach them in regards to being responsible, they have difficulty relating it to other areas of life. If class is 10:15, no big thing. And all they're doing is they're setting a bad habit. You don't want to be on time. You want to be early for a meeting. This is every day. If you're going to miss something in the training room with the trainer, it's 101. You call. So they have difficulty relating it to other areas of life. So if you're having an issue with one of our student athletes or another student athlete, one of the things that the coaches are trying to teach them is responsibility. So you can use that to help them to become more responsible in whatever it is that they're working on. And then the other area is the social life. How they behave off the field. And then the last one is spiritual. But when you think about athletics, these are the 4 areas that we give attention to. We try to help them win academically. We try to help them win athletically. We try to help them win socially. And we try to help them win spiritually. And the result is what? A balanced life. So in a nutshell, when you think about what happens at least in football, and I think it happens in the other sports, is there's a mission, there's a vision, there's a mission, there are core values, and then there's whole person development. And basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to help our student athletes win academically, athletically, socially, and spiritually.
Thanks for watching this month's session. We trust that you have benefited from this presentation and will now apply 1 or 2 takeaways in your own instruction. If you would like to learn more about this topic or would like suggested resources, please contact the Center for Academic Development at 434-582-3032 or email cad@liberty.edu. Thanks for watching.